My girls know that's true. They're not even laughing because they know it's just sad but true. Yeah. So that's version zero point 0.8. I want you to just reflect on what we've done and what you've learned and your notes. And when you have gotten to closure on that and you feel good, or whenever you're ready or wherever you want to, take that list of 37 as triggers, and then does that opening speech make sense to you? That's the headline or the blog entry, the trigger phrase, the essential idea behind each of those concepts. Does that resonate with you and you got it? Or I don't know why that's the case, or I need to hear more about it. Or how would I give the next, if you were that person and you were teaching your your partner, your kid, your trusted agent, what would I say to fill in the gaps if, or what would you say to fill in the gaps if you were me? Imagine what that is. And then the ones that you still have good questions on, you talk it about with each other if you want to collaborate, or wait to the monthly call in and ask questions about, hey, I need to hear more about this or that. Go look for those answers in the home study courses. They're there. But if that still doesn't right, then ask me and then I'll give you the speech in our little monthly call-ins and check-ins. So that's how we'll take that. That's our 37 strategies project. What's interesting about that number is one of the greatest martial arts movies of all times is the 36 Chambers of Shaolin, which was the original movie that expressed the idea of the kid comes to the monastery and doesn't know anything and goes through a series of progressive studies learning the craft, and when he graduates he's now a fully fledged member. That was the basis for Bruce Lee's development of Kwai Chang Caine and Kung Fu the movie, and every derivative movie that shows a kid whose parents got killed and the village burned and he wants to become excellent to go back and all of that genre derives from the original, the 36 Chambers of Shaolin. Study that movie. It's brilliant. Gordon Liu, 36 Chambers. Oh, the 37 Strategies. That came about from another one of the books in the Sun Tzu's Art of War included an exposition on the 36 strategies, which describes 36 ways to implement the principles of the art of war. So 36, it means it's 6 times 6, okay? So that's a square, that's good. So it's just kind of funny how when I came up with the first burst of all the things I thought were essential that needed to be known, and the number was 36, it felt about right. So there you are. So there's actually 38 things on there because I included the 0 for your personal learning journal and the one extra for 38. So that's, always over deliver. I say 37, but there's 38. So that's what I want to do with the 37 strategies. You guys study those at your leisure and with all due haste. That's the elevator speech, the introduction to the concept. If you got it, move on to the next one. When you master those, you're ready to snatch the pebble from my hand, whatever. You're a self-actualized tortoise-style master of that body of knowledge. Then you're a black belt, first degree, which means you can now be entrusted to study your own practice and set your own path. That's what the first degree black belt means. You've mastered the basic kata, and you're ready to be your own teacher. Brown belt means you're really close and just finalizing the deal. And then your black belt test means, yep, off you go. Kim Anderson's a black belt because she's figured out how to do the P6. She's added to the kata. Alex McKinnon, black belt. He did the trading as a craft knowledge and practice, the law of large numbers, trading as a craft knowledge. So each one of those guys in their own way, whether they know it or not, have black belt status in my mind. In the chat room, Sonal and Jeff, black belt. Dan, he's probably about a purple belt. He's getting it. Bob Rourke, 8th degree black belt, my sensei. Bob Rourke. When he speaks, you listen. So smart. Everything he says should be studied. That's everything I want to say for today.